Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Shemaiah. First, we give honors to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kadash, the bonus to the elders apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim and Akwat out there that follow Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom. The title of the video is going to be called The New World to Come. And the new world to come is going to be for Jacob, starting with the elect. Okay, the 144,000 and the 1/3. But truthfully, the whole nation of Israel is going to inherit the kingdom. Okay, but the first one that's going to get their flowers, their roses, their powers first is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, because he's going to be the King of Kings. That's why he's called King of Kings, Lord of Lords, because us Israelite men, we are kings, but we're not in the kingdom yet. All right, and when we're in the kingdom, we're going to be kings. You're going to be great kings, but the true main ultimate king is going to be the Judite king, okay, Yahweh Shai. All right, and down to King David, down to 144,000, and to the 1/3, and us Israelite brothers in Akim. But I wanted to, make a video about this because, I'm just been going through a lot of nostalgia videos of us growing up, for older brothers growing up in the 80s, the 90s, younger brothers like me, we were born in the early 2000s. We grew up in the early 2000s, 2010s. And I was watching videos on how vibrant and lively how things used to be back in it, and things how things were before 2020, how things were when we was growing up, how lively, how vibrant, how fun things were, how mirthful things are. And something, and then always, the spirit always reminds me like, yo, what we experience in this life, the level of mirth that we experience in this life. For the same thing for you brothers that grew up in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, any form of mirth that you experience in this life, the extravagance, the exquisite things, elegant things, the nice things, those are all a small, tiny drop compared to what the Lord is about to, give to the nation of Israel. All form of music, all form of art, all form of fashion, all form of trends and technology and architecture and buildings and all that. That's all primitive. What we see in this world, when we grew up in this world, everything around us is primitive. It's low vibration. Even though it was at a high vibration at a time, but it's a low level thing compared to what Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is about to give unto us. And like I said, who's going to be the rulers of this world to come? Okay, Jacob. Okay. Second Esdras 9. The second Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. All right, so Esau Edom is the so-called white man, the Edomites. Okay, so-called Caucasians, and their world, man. We grew up in their world. Okay, one thing one elder said, the elder in Hawaii, that this world is made for heathens, and he's right about that. We always got to refresh in our minds when we walk out the house that this world is made for the heathens. It's made for 2/3. It's made for the nigger woman, and it's made for ultimately the Edomites. But for brothers like us, man, it's not made for us, man. We always gonna get the end of the stick. We always gonna look down upon. We're gonna get horrible ass jobs, corny ass co-workers, and these nasty ass people that you gotta deal with, man. We always gonna get the end of the stick. But that's the thing. This is Esau's world. I don't know, for some individuals maybe not understand what I'm saying. This is Esau's world, man. You only have a temporary time. Okay, a temporary time. All right. Its time is limited, man. Okay. This world is done. It may some things I kind of say. There's some things that seem to be There's some things that are shining and glowing, and is attractive, but most of this world is done, man. Okay, most of this world is completely finished. Everything that if you fill out the truth and you went back into the world, what's in the world for you, man? There's nothing in the world. There's nothing in the world but death. Everything goes to death, man. You can eat all the food that you want, drink all the food you want, fucking sleep with all the women that you want. You can do anything that you want. It's all going to equal to death, man. That's why we looking for a new heavens and a new earth. Esau's world is ending, man. It's 2025. Think about it, from 1492 to 2025, man. And not just that, he had the Roman Empire and the Grecian Empire. All these nations had a turn. All these kingdoms had a turn. Every race of people, every nation on the planet had a turn of rulership. They all sat on the throne. But the next kingdom to come is going to be Jacob, man. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Right, the next world to come is going to be Jacob. Okay. Many kings fell, but the one that's not. I know, Shalak, give me 1 second. I know, I kind of scrambled, but yep, this is it. This is Ecclesiastes 11:5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and the one that was never thought of have worn the crown. Yeah, you can tell that's written by Jake because it rhymes, man. Jake got that artistic spirit, man. Know how to write, know how to rhyme, know how to use certain words to rhyme with each other, man. It's beautiful, man. That's how you know this book is written by Israelites. But hey, Ecclesiastes 11:5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, right? Many nations have ruled, from Esau, actually from Ham to Japheth to Elam, Ishmael, Ashar. Okay, all them Japhetic nations, they had their kingdom. Don't think that they in the Pacific Islands just doing the hula hula dance. No, them Japhites, they had their time. They were the Truscans and the Minoans and the Medes. Okay. And many of those minor or subgroups of Grecians before Esau infiltrated that land, with Alexander the Great and the Macedonians. But all these nations, they had their time. They all had a turn of rulership. They all had a form of influence and power. But the one that was never thought of had worn the crown, right? And one people that people don't ever think of that's going to rule the next world is Jake. That's going to shock them the most because people think, it's going to be China, it's going to be Taiwan, it's going to be Russia, it's going to be Japan. No, it's going to be Jake, man. China, China, Japan, Russia, all of them heathens, they going to captivity, man. Underneath Jacob. The 12 tribes of Israel, starting with the elect. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians are going to rule the earth, man. West Indies nations, they're going to rule the whole entire planet. And there's nothing you could do about it. See, this world is made for heathens. All right. This world is made for billions of people. All right. You could be anybody that you want. But the world to come, all that shit gonna stop. The heathens walking up down the street, they could say some slick shit, talk to you any type of way. All that shit gonna stop. All you heathens that put your hands on a Jake, or you 2/3 niggas that want to start a fight with a prophet or a brother, that shit gonna stop. You nigga women that want to yell and argue with the elect man of the Lord, all that shit gonna fucking stop, man. You nigga women that's shaking your ass on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram. Now, some of y'all do look good, but that shit gonna stop as well. We don't give a fuck if you look good or not. All that shit gonna stop. All this social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter shit, that social media life. I gotta get 500 million subscribers, 100 million subscribers. All that shit gonna stop, man. The streaming, all that shit gonna stop. Okay. This world was made for many, man. Many men. And that's right. 50 Cent was right. All right, this world was made for many men. Okay, this is second Esdras 8:1. But the world that comes for few, man. That few is the elect. And those heathens. That's going to be the slaves for the elect. That's going to work for the elect. This is second Esdras 8:1. And he answered me and saying, the Most High have made this world for many. Right. There's, man, let me check up the earth population real quick. Earth population. 8.2 billion people. It says by January 1st, okay, 2025, the project population is 8.0 billion. You know, I ain't gonna number all that shit. Our increases of 71 million from January 1st, 2024. The project population is 8.2 billion. So now it's 8.2 billion people on the planet. May 12th. All right. The top three populated cities, nations on the planet: U.S., China, and India. Okay, so you may be thinking like, why are you taking up the population? Because this world is for the billions of people. But here's the funny part: the billions of people that you see, these numbers, all right, all these numbers, they're all going to perish, man. Billions of people are going to die. They're going to die alongside with this world. You want to be famous? You want to be famous? You want to be the top celebrity, the top Instagram influencer, the top Starbucks coffee maker type blog person, whatever. You want that shit in this world, and you're going to die with this world. But the men that's preaching for the world to come, that want to rule with Yahushua, the world to come, it says for a few. But the world to come is for a few, right? This world to come is only for a few. So let me see if any brother got any. All right, guess not. Okay, and the world to come is going to be beautiful, man. All right, hey man, listen. Like I said, the mirth that you experience in this life is compared to nothing compared to the mirth and joy to come, because the mirth of this world is done. Okay. Hold on, I'll make sure my phone is right. Hang on a second. Give me a second. This world is done. Okay. All right, we good. All right, we good. Shalaki, I just want to make sure my phone, was picking up. I want to make sure, audio. Just want to check on the audio. That's all. And the video was okay. So let me come on for YouTube real quick. This is Isaiah 24:1. But the Lord maketh the earth empty and make it waste and turn it upside down and scatter abroad the inhabitants thereof. Right, that's the destruction to come. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priests, as with the servants, so with the masters, as with the maids, so with their mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, and as the taker of usury, with the giver of usury to him. The land has been utterly be empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languish and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish, and that's to come. Right now, as we speak, this world is fading away. So don't put your trust, don't put your love, don't put your assets, attributes, characters, your traits, your characteristic traits, anything that you like about this world. Don't trust this world, man. Don't be rooted into this world. You have to remember that them bills and rent and things that you have to pay, them shit's gonna be gone eventually, man. I mean, still pay your rent and your bills and stuff like that, but all this shit around us, your car, your favorite pair of sneakers, your shirts, your clothes, even these bodies is gonna fade away, man. That's why we're gonna need the brand new bodies. So the earth and mourn fade away, the world languish and fade away, the haughty people of the earth do languish, right? These billions of people are going to die, man. Through the spirit and power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, right? And who is that? The Edomites. Number one, the Edomites, the heathens, and the 2/3. Okay. So hey, this world is destroyed by the inhabitants because the Edomites are ruling. The Edomites are ruling now today because it says Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And the head tribe of Edom is Amalek. And they going out the window, man. Amalek is losing his power. He's losing his might. Because it says because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinances and broke the everlasting covenant. And the everlasting covenant was not given to the whole world, it was given to Jacob, the Israelites. Okay. 6, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are buried, and few men left. Right. And there are few men, all right, is the elect. But the majority of inhabitants, then you have few of numbers of heathens, and they're there, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be preserved for slavery in the kingdom. But it's going to be a few men, and those few men are going to be the elect of Israel, man. Because fuck you heathens. You heathens are nobodies, man. Y'all just spittle. But the elect is very, very important, man. More precious than rubies and fine gold. And those few numbers of the elect are going to inherit the earth. There's billions of people on the planet, man. But the world to come is going to be probably millions. Small number of millions. Compared to the large number of people on the earth right now, it says, therefore the earth, it says the inhabitants of the earth are buried, and few men left. The new wine more than in vine language, and all merry hearted do sigh. The mirth tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Right. All right. So all the merry hearted do sigh, the vine language, all fun, all types of entertainment is ass now. The music is fucking trash. If you want to know when a nation is about to come to an end, listen to his music. Every song that you listen to is trash, man. Even these young niggas' music the new genre music is coming out is ass. They got some good songs then and there, but the majority of music today is ass. It doesn't have a powerful vibration. All right, movies, trash. Okay. I said this last time. Well, I be seeing people on TikTok, and they make a good point. They say, why every movie that we watch has the same cast? We got to see Zendaya, Jenny Ortega, The Rock, Tom Holland, what's another one? All these people, all these same cast actors. We gotta see the same actors in every movie, even new movies that's coming out. Why? Because one, the movie industry is trash. The movie industry is going down the drain. These actors, man, you can tell when these actors are. Oh, another actor, Pedro Pascal, that Naftaliite, all right, because he's a Jake. But you can tell when the movie industry is going down the drain when you see top celebrities in fucking commercials, man. Commercials, that's side money. Okay. If you when you enter to, growing up, when you enter to the movie industry, the Hollywood industry, as an actor, you start off in commercials, and then you start off in small shows, and then big movies. Now you see big actors that have played in big movies now in these commercials. Now you may be thinking, let me say this, you got actors that probably do commercials as a side money, but these actors are not getting paid. These celebrities are not getting paid. They eat the same shit. They drink the same water. They breathe the same air. They take a shit. They breath stink in the morning. They're just people, man. They're mortals, and they're going to die like mortals. Your favorite celebrity is going to die like a mortal. That fame and glory that they got is temporary, man. Nobody's going to know Zendaya in the kingdom. Nobody's going to know Michael B. Jordan in the kingdom. Nobody's going to know LeBron James in the kingdom. LeBron James in the kingdom. Nobody's going to know Snoop Dogg in the kingdom. P. Diddy in the kingdom. Nobody's going to know Drake in the kingdom. Everybody, when the kingdom is established, there's going to be new people, new celebrities, and everything. The people that you see famous on this side, it's going to be regular Israelites, man. They're going to receive great benefits as Israelites, but other than that, that's it. There's going to be order. And they receive the consolation. But the mirth of this place, your favorite football team, sports, food, everything is going down the fucking gutter, man. It says, there is crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone. Okay. So hey, there's no wine in the streets. There's no more parties, no form of joy, no form of mirth. All that is gone, and people are now realizing this and picking this up, and they realizing that every single day that they're going through is hell. All right. One thing that brother Kazak in Mississippi, one thing he said that he made a video, and it makes sense because we picked it up when we was in the world, but we truly didn't understand it. He said every decade had a spirit. From the 1950s to 1960s, 1940s, 30s, 1980s, 70s, 60s, and 90s, and early 2000s, every decade had a spirit about itself. Everybody had a spirit of a different way of clothing, different way of speaking, talking, maneuvering. Okay? Every decade had different forms of entertainment. Now we in 2025, that shit stopped because why? The spirit of this place is dying, man. The mirth of this place is gone. Now you got young niggas with dreads and chicks with long eyelashes and weed shaking ass. What else is after that? Nothing, man. If this place continues, life will cease to exist. This man will destroy himself. Hey, that's why we looking for that new heaven to the new earth, man. This Isaiah 65:17. KJV. Hold on, give me 1 second. Shalaki had to do something real quick. Yep, this Isaiah 65:17. For behold, I create a new heaven to the new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. Right. So new heaven to the new earth is going to be established in this world that we're going through. Even the bad, the good, the shit, the good, the helping, all that type of stuff that we going through, man, the adversities, everything is not going to be remembered, man, because the new heavens and new earth is going to be a billion times better than anything that you see on this side. Brothers, we experience, and sisters, man, we experience everything on this side. We experience what the best food out on the market. We experience the best pair of shoes, the best movies, the best actors, the best music, the best guitar player, video games, all that. We experience everything on this side, man. The best clubs. Every brother had a different walk of life, but we all have something in common. Every individual in this truth had their own walk of life, but we all have something in common that we understand. We knew what we experienced Babylon, the good and the bad that it produces. But now Babylon is coming to an end. We're not going to remember the adversities, the hells that we going through, especially in this truth. Noah's going to say, nor coming to mind. The day that you lost your job, the day that you got fired, or your car broke down, your girlfriend left you, or your sisters, your husband left, whatever. The hell that you went through, the adversities, the pains, the tears, the sorrows, the emotional, mental, physical, spiritual pains, the sorrows and tears, all that is not going to be remembered, man. A new heavens and new earth, where you're going to smell brand new air, where you're going to never see a bottle of plastic ever again, where animals can thrive and live. Are these animals that Esau classified as extinct? They're going to come back, man. The Lord's going to bring them back to life, man, wherever they may be. And they're going to experience the kingdom. You're going to see dinosaurs, new creatures, man. Birds, new animals, new species, everything. When them ICBM missiles drop on this planet, man, Earth is going to be a billion times better, man. A new heavens, a new earth, man. This is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai spoke. This is what he said. And the world is going to be ruled by Israelites, man. We're not going to see heathen walk past us and do some, how can I say, disrespectful shit to us, man. All right? We're not going to see a 2/3 nigga never again. We're not going to see, they're going to come back in the kingdom, but with the niggas that we see on this side, we're never going to see that form of appearance of a nigga ever again. We're not going to see these Edomites in rulership ever again. Because I'm tired of seeing you heathens, man. I'm tired of seeing you Edomites walking about like everything is fucking sweet, thinking that this world was made for you. This world wasn't made for you, man. This world was made for Jake. This man blasphemed the whole fucking planet, man. It's 2 Ezra 6:59. If the world made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Right. This earth was made for our sakes. Why we don't have any form of possessions or inheritance? Because this age, not just this planet, because when people think at the end of the world, they think that the planet's going to get hit by a big, huge ass meteorite. No. This age that we live in, all right, from when the day that Yahweh Shai was on the cross to this day, man, that's 2,000 years. 2,025 years since Yahweh Shai was placed on the cross. This age that we live in, when Esau rules the earth, and even when Jake was ruling the medieval ages, that shit was ass, man. Yeah, it was medieval. It was, the dark ages with the Moors, but it was still medieval times, man. That shit was ass. But still, man, even in this age, why do we not possess the inheritance of the world? Because this age is ruled by Esau, Edom, and it's going down the drain. It's going to be destroyed. Because Esau is the end of the world. And who's ruling at the end of the time of this world, man? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay. When Yahweh Shai got on the scene, man, that's when the world was starting to end. And it says, how long shall this endure? Hey, man, we don't got that much time to endure with this place, man. This place is going out, man. This place is over. These heathens, man, you see them with they fucking tennis khaki shorts and flip-flops and shit, and they with their family enjoying the time and with their lives and all that. But all that shit about to end, man. You about to see these heathens that you see walking down the street as slaves, man. They're gonna be working for you. You could be, like I said, you could be anybody in this world. You could be a sodomite, you could be a thug nigga, you could be a fucking weirdo or a PDF file, all that shit, man. A rich businessman, all that. But as an Israelite, man, you can't be all those things, man. You got to be the negatives of those things. And even if you are the negative of those things of being a gangster or a young nigga or a drug dealer, that shit leads to death, man. So we're looking for a new heavens and new earth where we can rule, man. So we don't got to be vexed and going through adversities. When the new heavens and new earth be established, when the kingdom is established, there's not gonna be not a single job for a single Israelite. These heathens gonna be working for you, man. Like I said, the heathens that you see walking down the street with their flip-flops and I Love New York shirts, man, they gonna be working for you, man. You're not gonna see a single Israelite on a working job, man. You're gonna have slaves, man. Far as the eye can see. Heathens gonna be working for you. Hamites, Japhites, Elamites, Edomites, Asharites, Ishmaelites, all of them are gonna be working for you, man. And the things that we went through on this side is nothing compared to what to come. This is Romans 8 and yep. This is Romans 8. So I cast something in my eye. Fuck. This is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So, right, the sufferings that we went on this side, from you, we could get, like, for example, you were getting picked on school, or the day that you lost your job, or that girl wasn't feeling you, or for you brothers that were married, your wife cheated on you, or she took the kids, or your car broke down, all that shit. Even the adversity that we went in the world, man, and the adversities and the hell that we went through in this side, in the truth, there's nothing compared to what's to come. Everything around us is gonna be eviscerated by thermonuclear fire, man. Your car, fuck a car. You about to get a brand new spaceship. This shit, I don't say car, I'm gonna say shit, but this thing that we preaching, it sounds crazy. Oh, that's spiritual 333, the elect. All right, it sounds crazy for the billions of people, but the UFOs that they see every single day, we gonna be riding them, man. Okay. Your home, the home that you live in, is made out of concrete, wood, glass, steel, all that shit, man. All the minerals are earthly. You about to receive a home that's gonna be made out of gold, man. Coming in different shades of colors and lights that you have never seen in your life, man. We about to see brand new colors, man. Brand new smell, brand new taste, brand new everything. Brand new visionary, brand new scenic things, man. It's gonna be like the kingdom is gonna be like a movie times a billion, man. All right, the architecture, the food, the music of this place is bullshit compared to what the kingdom to come. The 80s and 90s, the 2000s, the early 2000s, the late 2000s, 2010s, all that is going to be nothing compared to the kingdom, man. And Jake is going to be ruling it, man. And the heathens, they're going to be, like I said, they're going to be slaves, man. You're not going to see them walking up down the street, getting the Starbucks coffee and a Dunkin' Donuts fucking muffin in their face, man. You ain't going to see them. You ain't going to see them what they doing now in the kingdom. They're going to be working for you. They're not going to have dreams and aspirations and goals. They're going to be your slaves and your slaves only. The only thing they're going to know is work. It's 1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it is written, I have not seen or ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai prepared them that love him. Right? Eyes have not seen or ears heard. We all know what the movies, the food, the music, everything. We all seen in Babylon, man. We all seen the glories and entertainment, the stars and shining things in Babylon. But it says, I have not seen. We never seen streets made of gold. We never seen buildings and architecture, skyscrapers and forms of establishments made out of precious gemstones and emeralds that the world have never seen before. We never seen men driving and riding in UFOs, man, aka chariots. Okay, air is so refreshing. You never gonna see a single chemtrail in the kingdom, man. Everything's gonna be brand new. The brand new bodies. Never gonna cough, sneeze. Okay. Yawn, all that shit but we have to eat. No, not a single negative thing about those brand new bodies, man. They're gonna be all perfect and supernatural and superhuman, man. Extraterrestrial, superhuman bodies, heavenly bodies, man. I'm gonna make the new brand new body videos later on. I mean, today, you know what I'm saying, because it's 1 o'clock. So tomorrow when I wake up as well, but. What we experiencing right now, brothers and sisters, man, is nothing compared to the kingdom. Okay? Nothing compared to what the kingdom is going to give unto us. The technology, the food, everything's going to be a billion times better, man. So with that, first, I'm going to give honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kadash, the honors to the elders, apostles, the great millstone, peace and salutations to my fellow Akim and Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. Shalom.